get them so nice, man. Like next level. Must be so easy to sand too.
It has to be, because sanders don't sand anymore. They only dust the edges and that's it.
Yeah.
So it's got to be right.
On the bottom of the box here, you can see these screws holding this base plate in. Biggest tip I could give, or best tip I could give someone starting out, apart from setting your blades right, is find your middle screw and use that to line your join.
Right.
Follow that down the center of your join.
Yeah.
Get a nice straight join, not a racetrack.
Yeah. That makes sense. All right.
Other than that, yeah, everything else is just by feel, blade adjustment. And
Most of all, I've been in the game for 20 plus years, and my uncles and fathers have been in the game for 20, 30 years. Always use Tape Pro.
Really?
Can't fault it. Every time.
Yeah.
I think I'm on my third set now after 20 years.
Really? Wow.
I've seen used other brands, but no, I always go back to it.
And you do so much. I mean, you would use another one if you wanted to. So, but you choose to use Tape Pro.
Blasters, boxes, and whatnot, and yeah, always come back to the Tape Pro.
Yeah. Nice.
quality product at a good price.
Yeah. And locally made. Yeah. It's made down in Burleigh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent. Yeah.
Hi, okay, so just looking at flat box construction, all the Tape Pro blue boxes are made in Australia, right here in this factory. We do outsource the sheet metal work. We get these plates in for the flat box, looking like this, and you can see here, just on the right side, that we have a unique construction of tabs and slots. So we assemble these and then we stake these tabs into position, and that way it's a very secure construction with the box being retained every 3/4 of an inch. So we stake those together, send them out to our local anodizer, get them anodized, and then back here, usually in batches of 20, to assemble all the parts. Okay, here's some flat boxes on the bench during assembly. We've got a batch going here. We've got CNC machined parts. We've got a batch of boxes that have been anodized. We've got the rubbers fitted. That's how we do it. Yeah, so just a little bit of background on drywall tools. They have been around a long time. So two brothers in America, the Ames brothers, designed the first generation of automatic tools in the 40s, and I think the Taper in the early 50s came out and they rented that whole line of tools. They had patents that lasted 20 years, so they rented them basically for the length of those patents. So plasterboard use, I believe, Australia was right there in terms of development and use of it, but World War II was the big change in the industry, because the Americans principally had used drywall construction during World War II. It was a very cheap and quick and efficient way to build things. They had to build a lot of buildings. And then after World War II, baby boomers, a lot of housing demands, and they saw no reason to go back to the old methods, so plasterboard popularity grew, and hence so did automatic tools. So just a quick bit of info, what's the difference between the T2 boxes and the traditional blue boxes? Okay, blue boxes, been around for ages. We really haven't changed this design very much. We had a little update quite a few years ago to give us a little more adjustment between how much plaster goes on the wall. So each of these settings got a little tighter. We went to 2 pins to actuate the blade holder and a slightly lighter spring on the 200 and 250. But apart from that, they've been this way for a long time. So we've got staked tabs, so a pin construction, so it's very secure, a very rigid box. We've got a fixed axle, makes it also very rigid. Basically, you know, it's like all other flat boxes. It is an aluminium box with a swinging lid. This one has the lid pivoting on an axle. This was, I think, the first generation box to do that, the Premier style boxes. It's got extended loop springs, so you can open the lid nice and wide, so that makes it very easy to fill and very easy to clean. So that lid pivots on an axle, so a couple of things. The original ones that had no axle needed springs to create a seal along this back edge. So we don't need that, so you can take the springs off and run it without springs, or you can use them, it's up to you. We do have an auto box model that has reverse springs that keep the compound out of the box. But you can see there, and the seal on this is retained inside the lid, so you don't have that coming off during cleaning. You've got lead-ins at the top of the box, so it's very easy to get that start. As you push on the lid, it comes out the slot. It is a wider slot you'll find on other brands. That means that you can run thicker compound, and it is easy to push, in my opinion. The top section here is certainly different to the T2, so we've got a mechanical seal. We've got stainless steel blade in a flexible brass blade holder, so you get the crown on your joint. And we've got a lever and ratchet type adjustment for the spring tension to resist the compound pushing that blade back, and that controls how thick the compound is that you put on the wall. So you normally mix your compound up, run through a 400mm, put a blade on it and see how much mud is on the joint. It should be convex slightly. You should have about 1 millimetre convex depending on the compound you're using. So you can adjust that tension. So blue boxes, very rigid, very protected blade holder. So we've got a mechanical seal here between the blade holder and the retainer and held in place with these tabs. So that is a tight fit, not a tight fit, but a close tolerance fit, so that you don't get compound travelling around the blade holder. But that makes this also very robust. Can take a bit of a bump, can't drop it still. But compared to the T2 box, so we share a lot of components. All the wheel axle assembly is the same. The blade itself, not the blade holder, is the same. The skids is the same. The seals are the same. And it is the same profile. It is a little bit different here because we've got a blade holder that is sealed by a rubber seal. So instead of a mechanical seal there, we've got a piece of rubber basically. Same general principle of operation. This flexes, and we've got a flat spring and a cam to adjust how much compound goes on the wall. These ones, instead of being pinned together, are held together with tie rods and screws. So that means that if you do happen to drop the box, you can replace an individual plate. And if you had some compound go off in it that you couldn't get out, it does open extremely wide. But if for some reason you want to disassemble it, you can do that. You can't really do that with a blue box because it's fixed. All we can do is panel beat that if it becomes dented, and then maybe restate the tabs. But any significant damage, you're stuck with it, whereas this we can replace individual plates. So both can be fitted with the recess plate, both can be fitted with bead guides, common wear parts, so the FBK 01 and 02 kits are common. Either way, they do the same job.